Over the years, we have seen stars come into the spotlight and completely change their image in the following years of fame. While some of these celebs are victims of questionable outdated trends, all of them committed some serious crimes against fashion. If you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and please give this video a big thumbs up. Today we are revealing 10 celebs who went from trash to class. Just wait until you see one rock princess's transformation into a fashion maven. Stay tuned to see who it is. Kate Middleton. It's a lot of pressure to join the royal family. One must have grace, good character, and of course elegant style. Though Kate Middleton is doing a fantastic job of living up to her title of Duchess of Cambridge, she hasn't always had the stunning eye for detail. Considering Middleton and Prince William met when they were in college, there are sure to be some embarrassing photos of the Duchess in the past. Though they aren't nearly as shocking as you might hope, they still paint the picture of Middleton's wild past. No one will forget this photo of Middleton walking the fashion runway while at university. It shows Middleton in a barely there lace frock. Of course, it was just enough to catch the eye of her future husband, Prince William. Then there is this photo of the Duchess running around town in short yellow shorts and a sparkly green top. This is a far cry from the Duchess we know today. Since her days as a member of the British royal family, it seems like she's gone through a complete style makeover. The gorgeous brunette is looking much more prim and proper these days with her tailored to perfect suits and gowns. Everything from the way she styles her eyebrows to how she walks the red carpet has been polished to royal standards. We have to say, we are totally digging the new and improved Kate Middleton. Ryan Reynolds. If you were born in the early 2000s, then you probably don't remember Ryan Reynolds before he was attractive. Don't get us wrong, he has always been a looker, but he was also the victim of some horrible style choices. Though it probably isn't their fault, the late 90s and early 2000s were a strange time for fashion, especially young men's fashion. So we can forgive him for this horrible crime of wearing all-over spiked hair. Not to mention the fact at this point he hadn't quite figured out layering according to this outfit. Then there is this style choice from 2004 when he decided to rock this ill-fitting leather jacket. We could see how it might have been cool back then, but we are pretty sure he has since tossed that jacket in a fire. Thankfully, our favorite funny man has taken the jokes out of his fashion choices these days. Seriously, just look at him layering like a pro. He's totally figured out his style, and even on his days off, he's looking fabulous. It also helps that he has his beautiful wife Blake Lively to make him look like $1 million on the red carpet. Is anyone else getting some major hashtag relationship goals right now? We can't get enough of these two, and we love that Reynolds has stepped up his fashion game. Rihanna. We know 2017 is the year of Riri, and it's for a good reason. Did you not see her slay the 2017 Met Gala red carpet? Now that we've gotten that out of the way, it's time for confession. Rihanna used to have a pretty wild approach to her style back in the day. Just see for yourselves. What is the deal with this red crop top and super low-riding jeans? We can actually see her lace underwear peeking over the top of her pants. Well, if anyone could pull it off, it is Rihanna, but that doesn't mean she should have. Then there's that one time Riri showed up to an event with a gold bikini-looking top and one gold glove. That's right, just one glove. Let's not forget those crazy bedazzled blue jeans the singer is sporting. Those pants are a crime against fashion and everything we know Rihanna stood for. It seems like somewhere around 2010, the singer began transforming herself into a fashion icon. This was also around the time she started rocking her new red hairdo. Her post-2010 looks have all been stunning, especially her Met Gala appearances. This woman has consistently wowed at this event since 2013. Just look at her gorgeous gown from the 2015 Met Gala, which for obvious reasons broke the internet. Needless to say, Rihanna is slaying it these days, and we are so happy she's found her footing when it comes to her style. Leonardo DiCaprio. It's safe to say that Leonardo DiCaprio is one of the dreamiest leading men in Hollywood. While he's made several models' hearts flutter, he wasn't always the suave movie star he is today. In fact, looking at pictures from years ago proved that he had no style sense whatsoever. Here is a photo from the red carpet premiere of Gangs of New York. We aren't sure what is worse, his ill-fitting suit or the fact he tried to distract us for the fit with pinstripes. Sadly, this isn't the only thing the actor missed the mark with his fashion choices. Just look at what he used to wear on his days off. It seems like DiCaprio went through a cap phase in the early 2000s. Here he is at a Lakers game looking very cheerful. Then there is this dad jeans outfit we'd like to not have scarred into our brains. Even more recently, he had to rock a long beard and hair for a movie. It wasn't the best look, but he didn't do himself any favors with the newspaper boy hat. Luckily, Leo cleans up really well. His 2017 Oscars red carpet look was great and deserving of his first Oscar win. Let's just hope he keeps this up, because we are digging this more mature version of the actor. Victoria Beckham. Just because her alter ego is Posh Spice doesn't mean Victoria Beckham always nailed it in the posh style department. While she was in one of the biggest girl bands in the world, it wasn't enough to save her from falling victim to tacky 90s trends. Sadly, it wasn't only the 90s that were rough for this beauty, because her early 2000s looks made us ask a few questions as well. There was this confusing blue dress with pink details and an asymmetric hemline. Everything about this dress is just off, though we do have to admit she is beautiful, but even Victoria Beckham can't pull this look off. Then for some reason, Beckham decided it was time to go bleach blonde and chop all her hair off. To be fair, everyone thought she looked ultra chic at the time, but looking back on it, we've seen better from Posh Spice. These days, the stylish mother of three has made a real name for herself in the fashion industry. She's ditched the low-cut tops and clinging fabrics for a more elegant look. When she walks into an event, all eyes are on her, and that's for a good reason. Beckham is now the person setting trends, and she is definitely worthy of looking up to for some fashion inspiration. Beyoncé. Everyone knows Beyoncé is queen. Though she has held her seat on the pop music throne for a while now, it took some trial and error for the singer to rise to the top. Thanks to her girl group beginnings, she and fellow Destiny's Child members didn't always have the best eye for style, though we might have to blame Beyoncé's mom, Tina Knowles, for this one. This is because Miss Knowles designed all the girls' outfits back in the day. Either way, once Beyoncé started testing the waters on her own, it wasn't exactly smooth sailing for the diva in training. Her history of poor fashion choices becomes even more apparent when we take a peek at her 2000 MTV Awards outfit. From the tie-dye to the strange rhinestone starburst, it was a total mess. Then there are these distressed low-rise jeans paired with an airbrushed horse top. We aren't sure Beyoncé can even explain this one. Thankfully, we all know how this story ends, because she is consistently hitting it out of the park these days. Seriously, the woman was a goddess amongst mortals at the 2014 Grammys. Her lace cutout gown left everyone begging for more, and the pop diva is constantly delivering her one-of-a-kind style to her fans, which is obviously fit for a queen. Chris Pratt. If Hollywood had it guys, that guy would be Chris Pratt. He seemed to come out of nowhere to star in some of the biggest blockbusters of all time. Now that he is a Hollywood leading hunk, you might be surprised to learn that Pratt had some pretty humble beginnings. The Guardians of the Galaxy star may heat up the red carpet these days, but his style used to leave fans scratching their heads. Here's Pratt in 2003. Though we think he's still pretty attractive, his choice in clothing is doing nothing for him. He kept this look simple with a green top, a leather jacket, and of course his frameless seeing glasses tucked into the neck of his shirt. What? The same year he showed up to the Teens People Choice Awards in this getup. Yes, we are pretty sure that this is a corduroy jacket. He's lucky he's cute because that coat is a sin. Then in 2009, after being cast on Parks and Recreation, he turned into a slob on and off the screen. To be fair to the actor, it was all for his character, so we totally understand. Luckily for this diverse star, he started booking more action-type roles, which means he had to spend a ton of time in the gym. So not only did the body transformation make him look fantastic, but it seems like he's cleaned up his style game as well. Mary-Kate Olsen. Since she was a little girl, Mary-Kate Olsen and her sister Ashley Olsen had been role models, especially in the fashion industry. It's only fitting that the two grew up to be fashion house mavens. The pair owns their own clothing lines, but it seems for a while people were more drawn to Ashley's fashion sense. That may have something to do with the fact that Mary-Kate actually coined a style which fashion critics named hobo chic. For a while, the child star could be spotted walking around Manhattan in layers of baggy clothing, featuring rips and tears all over the place. If it was too big for her tiny frame, there's a good chance Mary-Kate Olsen would make an outfit out of it. Here she is in 2005, rocking some baggy ripped jeans with what seems like a myriad of scarves and disheveled hair. Now, she doesn't look horrible, but she doesn't look like someone we would want style advice from. Something must have happened between then and 2010 because she wore nearly the same outfit but completely more polished. Then in 2017, she was able to make a pair of ordinary flip-flops look totally chic. Seriously, how did she make basics look so stunning? She has definitely transformed herself into a fashion girl boss, and we are loving the new and improved Mary-Kate Olsen. Kim Kardashian. It's pretty common knowledge that many people refer to Kim Kardashian in two phases. Those would be pre-Kanye West Kim and post-Kanye West Kim. And when you see the pictures, you will understand why this is actually a thing. Pre-Kanye Kim Kardashian had zero fashion sense, which is surprising because she owned a clothing boutique with her sisters. If you don't believe us, see for yourself. Here's Kim K in 2006 in an outfit we are almost certain the reality star regrets. It almost doesn't look like the same person, right? Does Kim even wear blue jeans anymore? Not to be outdone by her dress bust-down look, here is a more dressy Kim K from around the same time. This brown dress with a big brown bow in the front is what nightmares are made of. Where does one even get a dress so horrible? Okay, we will make it stop, because we all know Kim Kardashian is killing it when it comes to fashion these days. That is because she is now in her post-Kanye phase. Thanks to her man, she has polished her look and really puts herself out there with her fashion choices. We still can't get over her 2015 Met Gala gown, or that Balenciaga off-the-shoulder trench coat she rocked at Paris Fashion Week in 2016. Kim Kardashian has really transformed herself into a total fashionista. Kelly Osbourne. If you weren't around to see the beginnings of Kelly Osbourne's career, you are lucky. Considering she is the child of a rock star, the modern-day fashion guru has always been in the spotlight. Sadly, it wasn't for the best reasons. You wouldn't know it by looking at her, but Kelly Osbourne had some pretty troubling teenage years. Her mom got sick with cancer and her father battled addiction. In that time, Osbourne had her own issues, and her appearance wasn't her primary focus. She dyed her hair black, wore super white foundation, and piled on the eyeliner. Her style was also considered wild. It's safe to say she nailed the rock and roll vibe that it seemed she was going for. It was around 2006 that we started seeing a more polished Kelly Osbourne. All of a sudden, she started caring more about her fashion choices, and it was pretty shocking to witness. The troubled teen blossomed into a beautiful woman seemingly overnight. Osbourne even started focusing on her health, and it really paid off. She ditched the dark eyeliner for a more flirty makeup look, and the black hair was traded in for a soft lavender shade. The hair color change is what put Kelly Osbourne on the map as someone who is in the know in the fashion world. We love that she found her way through a tough time and came out the other side as a gorgeous fashion diva. Do you think these celebrities went from trash to class? Start a conversation in the comment section below. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe to The Taco. See you soon!